What are these strange fiery tails crossing the sky? Many ancient peoples saw them as signs of destiny, sent by the gods. But today we know they are comets, mysterious travelers of space. They carry secrets that can reveal the history of the universe itself. A comet is an icy body made of dust, gas, and frozen water. Scientists call it a dirty snowball of space. As it approaches the sun, the ice evaporates, forming a glowing tail. This tail can stretch for millions of kilometers into space. There are two types of comets, short period and long period. The first return every few decades or centuries, like the famous Halley's Comet. The second may appear only once in millions of years. Their path leads from the farthest reaches of the solar system. Scientists believe comets come from the Kuiper Belt and the Oort cloud. These are vast collections of icy bodies at the edges of our system. There, in eternal darkness, they can remain for billions of years. But sometimes gravity of planets flings them toward the sun. As a comet approaches the sun, a bright coma forms around it, a cloud of gas and dust. This is what makes the comet visible from Earth. Its tail always points away from the sun, pushed by the solar wind. The sight is breathtaking. In ancient times, people feared comets. They saw them as omens of wars, plagues, and the fall of empires. But over time, astronomers realized they are simply celestial bodies. Their appearance is tied not to fate, but to the laws of physics. One of the most famous comets is Halley's Comet. It returns every 76 years and has appeared in paintings and chronicles of many civilizations. It was last seen in 1986. Its next visit will be in 2061. In 1997, the world witnessed Hale Bopp Comet. It was so bright it could be seen without a telescope for months. This comet became one of the most spectacular of the 20th century. People gathered outside just to watch its tail in the night sky. Comets can be dangerous. Their nuclei sometimes collide with planets, causing disasters. Scientists believe that millions of years ago, a comet may have delivered water to Earth. Perhaps it was thanks to them that our planet became suitable for today. Spacecraft study comets up close. In 2014, the Rosetta probe landed on Comet Churyumov-Gerasimenko for the first time. It revealed that these bodies are made of ancient material from the birth of the solar system. Each comet is a time capsule, carrying the past into our present. Life. The Rosetta mission proved that comets contain complex organic molecules. These are substances that may be the building blocks of life. Perhaps comets once delivered organics to Earth. In this way, they may have played a role in the origin of life. Scientists study comet composition to understand what formed the solar system. These icy wanderers are like archives, preserving primordial material. Their nuclei have barely changed in billions of years. They show us what the universe looked like in its childhood. But comets are not just objects of study. They are a spectacle. Their tails can be longer than the distance between Earth and the Moon. Sometimes they shine so bright, they can be seen even during the day. It is one of the most breathtaking displays of celestial mechanics. Sometimes comets break apart before astronomers' eyes. Their nuclei crack from the sun's heat, turning into clouds of fragments. These fragments can create meteor showers on Earth. That's how the famous shooting star rains appear. Every meteor shower is linked to a specific comet. For example, The besides come from Comet Swift-Tuttle. Each August, thousands of shooting stars light up the sky. It is a reminder that comets leave their mark even after they break apart. Sometimes comets become so bright they can be seen from Earth with no instruments. These events are called great comets. The last one, Comet NEOWISE, lit up the sky in 2020. Millions of people around the world admired its glow. Scientists constantly search for new comets using powerful telescopes. Dozens of these cosmic wanderers are discovered every year. Some even become visible to amateur astronomers. Space still surprises us again and again. Sometimes comets pass so close that they become events of mass attention. History records times when people held festivals and rituals in their honor. These celestial shows unite millions of eyes turned to the sky. Space seems to fill us with shared wonder. Some comets have inspired superstitions and even tragedies. In 1910, the appearance of Halley's comet sparked panic about a poisonous tail. People even bought special comet pills to survive, but it all turned out to be a myth. Today, we know that comets are not threats, but treasures of knowledge. They help us better understand the past and predict the future of the solar system. Each new discovery brings us closer to solving the mystery of life's origins. And perhaps one day, a comet will give us the key to that great enigma. Comets can reach astonishing sizes. Their nuclei range from a few hundred meters to tens of kilometers across. But the most incredible feature is their tails. Comets are made of a nucleus, a coma, and a tail. The nucleus is the solid core of ice and dust. The coma is the glowing gas cloud surrounding it, and the tail is the stream of particles blown away by the solar wind. At times they stretch farther than the distance from Earth to the Sun. Sometimes a comet can have two tails, one made of gas, the other of dust. The gas tail shines brighter and points directly away from the Sun. The dust tail is wider and curved like a giant arc. Together, they create a breathtaking sight. Comets travel along elliptical orbits. Their journeys may take decades, centuries, or even millions of years. By the time they return, humanity may have changed eras. They are like messengers of time, linking past, present, and future. Some comets are captured by planets and become moons. Others are destroyed when passing too close to the Sun. Each fate is unique, shaped by gravity and distance. Space seems to play with them, altering their paths. Some comets collide with planets, leaving massive scars. This happened in 1994, when fragments of comet Shoemaker Levy 9 slammed into Jupiter. The explosions were stronger than millions of nuclear bombs. It reminded humanity just how dangerous cosmic giants can be. But such impacts also help planets evolve. They bring new elements, water, and organics. Without them, Earth might have remained without oceans. In every destruction, there is a chance for a new beginning. Modern missions continue to study comets. Japan's Hayabusa and NASA's Deep Impact explored their composition and behavior. These missions revealed that comets are more complex than once thought. They hold entire libraries of information about the universe. Every new image from probes astonishes with details. We see deep cracks, icy cliffs, and jets of gas. The surface of comets looks like a strange world where ice and rock struggle for survival. It is like landscapes of another planet. But comets are not only about the past, they help predict the future of our system. By studying their orbits, scientists model how the solar system will change in millions of years. These cosmic wanderers show us the path ahead. Scientists often say, comets are the archivists of the universe. They preserve material almost unchanged since the birth of the solar system. Every study brings us closer to understanding its origins. It is like opening a book written billions of years ago. Some comets appear so rarely that humanity sees them only once. For us, it is a moment, but for them, it is just part of an eternal journey. They come from the darkness of space and vanish back into it. Their voyages are the longest in the universe. For astronomers, comets are not just beauty, but also risk. Their orbits can shift under the gravity of planets. Sometimes they cross Earth's path. That is why observatories around the world constantly track them. But even if comets ever threatened Earth, we are learning to defend ourselves. Scientists are designing projects to alter their trajectories. The idea is simple. A small push could save the planet from disaster. It is science against cosmic chance. Every comet reminds us, space is alive and ever-changing. Its story is being written before our very eyes. We are both witnesses and explorers. And perhaps one day, a comet will give us the answers to the greatest questions. When we look at comets, we see more than ice and dust. We see memories of a distant past. These cosmic wanderers were born with our solar system, and each visit reminds us of the beginning of it all. Even the faintest comets can inspire. Amateur astronomers spend nights under the stars to capture them in telescopes. These discoveries become part of great scientific catalogues. Every person can contribute to exploring the universe. Sometimes comets become symbols of hope. People link their appearance with new beginnings. In ancient times, they were signs of change, and today they inspire both science and art. Their light seems to say, much lies ahead. But comets remain a mystery. We do not fully understand how they formed or why they are so different. Each new encounter holds a chance to discover the unexpected. It is a reminder that space always keeps its secrets. And yet, despite the mysteries, comets give us beauty. Their glow unites people across the world. In these moments, we feel we are part of something greater. Space connects us with its eternal music. Comets are travelers we wait for centuries. Sometimes they return like old acquaintances. Their appearance reminds us of the cycles of time. Everything in the universe moves in orbits, always coming back to the beginning. Every culture found its own meaning in comets. For some, they were omens of doom. For others, symbols of hope. Today we know their true nature, yet myths still live on. In this union of science and legend lies a special magic. Today, comets are studied not only by scientists, but also by artists, writers, and filmmakers. They have become symbols of eternal wandering and searching. Their tails seem to point the way into infinity, and we follow them. In dreams and discoveries, every new mission to a comet is a step into the future. One day, we may extract resources from them. Water, gases, and minerals could fuel interplanetary journeys. Comets may help us reach distant stars, and yet, no matter how much progress we make, comets will always remain a mystery. Their flight reminds us of infinity and eternal searching. We can measure their orbits, but not the feelings they awaken. This is the beauty of space in all its power. Comets remind us that we live in a dynamic universe. Here, nothing is still. Everything is in motion. Even the most distant and frozen bodies eventually come close. The cosmos breathes, and we feel its rhythm. Each comet is a traveler returning home. For us, it is a rare sight, but for them, a natural cycle. We are only witnesses to a moment in their eternal journey, yet even that moment remains in humanity's memory forever. Scientists say that watching comets is like looking into the past, but at the same time, it is a glimpse into the future, for within them lie answers about how the universe will evolve. They are the link between times. And when you next see a comet's bright tail in the sky, remember, it is a traveler from the depths of space. Its journey has taken millions of years, and for just a few days or weeks, we can witness its grandeur. It is a rare gift from the universe. Comets are threads connecting us to the cosmos. They pass by, leaving memories and questions. Their light reminds us that we are part of a vast universe, and perhaps, one day, we will understand their secret language. Comets depart, but their light remains in our memory. They remind us that the cosmos is infinite, and we are only a part of it. Yet that is what makes us special. We can look at the stars and ask questions, and as long as comets shine in the sky, humanity will always have a reason to dream.